Hello friends, this is Chris with a K, coming to you from my home here in Dallas, Texas. Wanted to give you guys just a quick video, the number one tip to make your MLM network marketing business successful. You can have all the training in the world, you can have all the tools, you can have actually really all the talent. You're just, you're just that person that is just perfect for this kind of business. However, if you're missing this one single ingredient, then all of those things do not matter. It's kind of like, baking a cake. If you forget one single ingredient, can you imagine making a cake without sugar? You need sugar in order to make a cake. And you need some other ingredients. You need some eggs. And so just imagine having everything else. You got the absolute best eggs in the world. You got the absolute best flour. But you're missing that one single ingredient. So here it is, my friends. To make your network marketing business, MLM business, the number one thing that you need is you need this three-letter word. There's three letters, okay? Why. W-H-Y. All right? You need to know your why. Why are you doing this business? You need to know, and it needs to go way deeper than just money. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if you had all the money coming in, that you didn't have to go out and go to work, what would you do? What would your day look like? What would your time be? So your why has to be way deeper. It has to be something very, very emotional. Let me give you guys a quick example about why your why is so important. Samuel Pierpont Langley. Have you ever heard of his name? Wilbur and Orville Wright. Have you ever heard of their name? Well, you'd be surprised to know that Samuel Pierpont Langley had all the ingredients, had everything. Back in the 1900s, Samuel Pierpont Langley was backed by Andrew Carnegie, was backed by other prominent people. Samuel Pierpont Langley was a prominent member of society, and he wanted to be the first man to take flight. To take flight. Over a few hundred miles over in Ohio, we have Orville and Wilbur Wright. And their dream, their goal was to take flight. Now, they didn't have the backing. Samuel Pierpont Langley, and I read this all from a book called Start With Why. Start With Why. And you can look that up. It's a great book. But getting back to my example here, Samuel Pierpont Langley had a $50,000 grant. Now, 1900s, $50,000, that was a ton of money. All right? So he had all the resources, he had the right status, he had everything, except for he did not have a proper why. Unlike Wilbur and Orville Wright, they had a huge why. They had a huge why. It was attached, emotionally. It was attached. So we know the end of the story. We know of Orville and Wilbur Wright. They're the ones that first took flight. Didn't know anything about. I didn't know who in the heck Samuel Pierpont Langley was until I read this in the book. So, my friends, the number one key to a successful network marketing business, and really the number one key to any successful business, is you have to know why you're doing the business. Your why. I mean, why did you want to open up a dry cleaners? Why did you want to become a national basketball player, NBA? Why do you want, you have to know your why, and that why has to be deep. It has to be deep inside. It can't be just money. Money is just a byproduct, okay? So my friends, I hope you got some out of this. Number one key, nothing else matters unless you really dig down and understand your why. This is Chris with a K, coming to you from Dallas, Texas, and I'll talk to you soon.